Go. Hello everyone, this is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Friday night MLB action. We're off to a fantastic start on the diamond. You definitely want to follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports, as I feel I give out the best information in MLB and the entire sports betting industry. Once again, at Jeff Grant Sports, follow me on Twitter. Chicago Cubs versus the Atlanta Braves at Turner Field. This one scheduled for a 7:30 first pitch, and the Braves opened up as minus 180 home favorites, while the total has fallen in some spots from 8 to 7.5, and that's the direction that we're going to go at the end of this video. When you look at the Chicago Cubs, they won 2 of 3 road games against the Pittsburgh Pirates to start off the 2013 MLB campaign. They did just manage to score 6 runs in that series, with the under going 3-0 and all, with the under cashing in all 3 of those contests. The starting staff, the real story, 0.95 ERA in the first 3 games of the season, 4.52 ERA for the entire 2012 campaign, one of the worst marks in all of Major League Baseball for the starting rotation. I think a lot of the success it had in the early going is given the fact that it was absolutely freezing cold in the Steel City. I can't trust this bullpen right now. A lot of that has to do with the fact that reliever Carlos Marmol is still the closer for this team. He did give up 2 runs in the 9th inning. He secured the victory, a 3-2 victory on Thursday afternoon, but absolutely can't trust this guy. 19 consecutive games now. Starting today, they'll play 19 consecutive games against teams that finished with a 500 or better record last season. And their 4th starter right now, they're going with Scott Feldman, a guy who is a longtime Texas Ranger, comes over to the National League, 0-3 with 11.25 ERA during spring, and he's going to be facing one of the better lineups in all of the senior circuit. And the Cubs, 17-51, their last 68 tries as road underdogs of plus 150 or higher, losing $100 bettors, $2,176 over that span. When I talk about Atlanta, it all starts on the offensive end. They've won 2 of 3 games against the Philadelphia Phillies. Of course, they were shut out 2-0 on Thursday night facing Cliff Lee, a starter that had great success against them, but they faced the likes of Cole Hamels, Roy Halladay, and also Cliff Lee. That's not exactly Scott Feldman in the world of starting pitching. Scored 16 runs and collected 19 hits in the first 2 games of the series against the Phillies. But B.J. Upton is yet to get going on the offensive end. He may have better success here facing a guy that he's faced in the junior circuit. 0-11 with 7 strikeouts in his first 11 at-bats. His brother Justin has gotten off to a better start this year. Expect B.J. Upton to have a big series against the Chicago Cubs. Starting pitcher Mike Minor, 4-0 with a 4.30 ERA in 4 career starts against the Cubs. Cubs suffered a 3-0 loss in their first game against the Southpaw starter this year, but Wandy Rodriguez of the Pirates, one of the better pitchers in all of baseball in the month of April, he usually gets off to a hot start. That's not the case for Minor. 5.60 ERA in his young career before the All-Star break, and he seems to turn it around July, August, and September. That's one of the reasons I'm going to look to the total here and go over 7.5 between the Chicago Cubs and Atlanta Braves on Friday night, as I think the Cubs offense will warm up a little bit given the fact that the temperature is going to be in the mid to upper 50s in Atlanta, while it was playing in the low 40s, mid 30s in the Steel City. So go over 7.5. This has been Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com, and definitely follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. Cut.